We have Giant next, and Giant are based out in Poland. They provide robotic software solutions to businesses that free up time to do more creative stuff. And in fact, they gave me my very first robotic process automation demonstration. And I was sold, I was smitten straight away, because I was thinking of all these little tasks and little jobs that I've even got at home that I would like to bring them in to help me with. I think it really makes you think very hard about processes in your business, and actually just that piece of work itself can make businesses more effective. So I think where we're looking at with the Giant solution is we're really changing the nature of how work and the workplace are deemed. So I believe we've got Adam to come to the stage, not Eva, just Adam.
It's Adam,
okay.
Yes.
Adam will talk to us for 5 minutes about Giant. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not going to include Eva this time. So we had one online poll already in the real time, but I also want you to I would like to use some more advanced technology and ask you all a question in real time. Please raise your hands if on a daily basis you still have to do repeatable tasks on your computer that do not require any creativity. Just by show of hands. So this is just about 95% of you. Thank you. And we are Giant, and we program software robots that do those kind of tasks for you. Now, according to PwC research, about 45% of all the activities can be automated, because even a monkey, if properly trained, probably could click those buttons and write the same kind of stuff we normally do. And what does it mean to us? As the same with HR, we should be focusing on more creative tasks. So what kind of stuff we can automate, and why would we do it? First of all, robots are much cheaper. So if we take a normal person doing repeatable activities, a robot can do the same things for a fraction of a price. In terms of productivity, robots don't take any coffee breaks, do not go on holidays, and can work 24/7. A perfect employee, right? And as a result, if robots can handle these tasks, people can actually focus on what they're really good at. And it increases employee satisfaction. In terms of quality, software robots can do processes in exactly the same way each time. So we don't need any performance boosters. They all do it exactly the same way each time. Now, so what sort of things can we automate with our software? Obviously, it's not everything. But these are lots of things that we do on a daily basis in our offices. So we have data capturing, generating reports, downloading, attaching attachments. We can send automatic emails, do things that require OCR technology, like we can scan invoices and then put them into our CRM system or send them to our clients. And we can integrate any of these programs that you see over there. Very often it's Microsoft Excel, Chrome, SAP, anything that's used in bigger organizations. What's the main focus? Usually these are things that have to do with back-end office, but also things to help employees on a daily basis. So we can interact CRM with emails. We can do anything with Excel spreadsheets that's repeatable and structured. And also anything to do with procurement, with sales process. Now, what makes us different is there are a few competitors on the market already, but all these other resources are very complex. So they're only open to people that have technical knowledge. And we've created our own Giant robot language that's easy and accessible to all the people after literally a few hours of training, because it's a very intuitive language. It doesn't require any programming knowledge, so that the person that haven't had any experience in programming can learn it. How would we normally do an implementation in a company? We would first identify the process, then we program the bot, we run a pilot test to make sure that it works on the artificial data, and we also monitor the results. So we have KPIs, we can get all the information about robots, how many of them have been working during the night, during the day, how many of them have done the work, and what's the overall performance that you can analyze and then feed back to your company to make it much more efficient. what's our current status? We're actually based in London as well, not just in Poland. And we've got our offices here in London. We have 34 people together with our developers. Our core team is based in the UK. We have 12 partners that also help us with implementation and sales of our product. And this is our core team. You can say hello to all of them. We're actually sitting there as well, some of us. And yes, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. This is my email address, my mobile phone, so please don't abuse it, and our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. I wondered whether you were going to do it by robot process automation, but you've turned up in person.
Yes,
so
I did.
for that. So
some things I just enjoy. You know.
5 minutes of questions for Adam now. There's lots come in on Glisser. Do you use artificial intelligence, or is this purely for repeatable processes?
Great question. So we've partnered up with an IT AI company that helps us with that. We also have we connect to IBM Watson as well. But technology itself, just to do repeatable process, we design and we program the robot. So we work with AI, but we also do RPA, which doesn't involve AI, depending on the process. If we don't need to make a decision, if it's a purely automatable process, we don't have to even use AI to do it, which makes it much cheaper and much quicker because we can implement processes within hours and days instead of months of doing research on AI or how to implement it.
Quick question, can we see a demo? I think that's a given. I'm sure you're happy to. And I know that on the website as well, there's a couple of demos on there and some testimonials.
Yes, so if you go to G1ANT's, spelled with one instead of I, trying to be techie, we've got our YouTube channel as well. And we also have, I think, do we have a live demo to show? Yes, we do have. So you can also speak with us today and we'll show it to you.
A lot of people are doing this. What differentiates you?
Like I said, intuitive scripting language. So it is much quicker to implement. And it's also open to people that are non-technical, so they can grasp this technology quickly.
And with cybercrime being such a big issue, what about the threat of hacking?
Well, we run on normal user accounts, so we don't need any special permissions. So if we normally do a desktop automation, it is as if a normal employee would be working. So we don't need any extra permissions. So, for example, if an employee only has an access to restricted amount of data, we only work on the same access.
Can you automate my job of writing software, please?
Well, it would take a bit of time. I don't think this is the main focus. Maybe at some stage in the next few years, God knows.
What's the technology behind this?
Great question. So it's all written in C# and .NET technology, which is good because we can also use any functionality from this program, not only from our own language if needed. And technology, we simply have access to all the basic, sorry. So we have access to all the basic permissions, so this is how we can emulate human behavior on the screen.
Okay, thank you. There are more questions, but we're out of time, so thank you very much to Adam.
Thank you all. Cheers.
So all that's left for me to say is thank you so much to everybody for being here, the audience for your questions and feedback, the startups who've travelled from all over the world to be with us tonight, my colleagues from Mercer, the leadership team who have also travelled from far and wide as far as Australia and just down the road in London. But what a great evening. Thank you.